That doesn't make good video for TV.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know.
Dwight, what's it mean for you to be able to get this one coming out of the bye, and how does it set you up for the rest of this stretch?
Well, in my mind, the game's over, it was a good victory. It was a good team victory. I thought we played better complementary football than we have shown. I feel that it's tremendous for us. We worked extremely hard this week going into that game. We knew that the opponent was undefeated at home, the first place in their division. So it was a great challenge for us. But I think yesterday was a testament to the belief that we have in each other, and it's something that we have to continue throughout the season. We have to continue to work. It's just one game.
What's this transition been like for you, just as far as a new team, new guys around you, the injuries, just this whole season that's kind of unfolded?
Gosh, it's hard to say, or it's hard to put into context. It's a lot of different things going on, and especially with the injuries. Going into a season, you feel confident. Every team usually feels confident. There's going to be some injuries throughout the season, but at the rate that we have them or have had them, I haven't seen anything like that before. Obviously, transitioning, being a new player, new organization, new way to do things, new defense. It's just all just a learning experience, and just try to progress, knowing or not getting too up or too down about things, because it's whenever you have a lot of transition, both with injuries or new teammates or situations that are kind of unique, you just have to go through them and know that it's going to allow for us to grow and get better, and that's really the only way you can approach it.
As a veteran, that can be kind of tough, though, right? Just that, like you said, knew everything, just the newness of it all.
Yeah, I mean, it's I've been playing for this game for a while, and for example, having Jalil in the lineup makes a big difference for me personally, because Jalil's a guy obviously who plays at a high level when he plays, and it gives me confidence with him being in there. Somebody that knows the defense, been in the defense a long time, made plays in the defense, been on the field, reps at playing the defense. So personally, and I think as a defense, I can say as well, we missed his leadership tremendously. So I think having him on the field made a great impact as well. I think Denzel played very well yesterday as well. Yeah, it's all a transition.
With all the injuries going on, I mean, Jason's been out for the rest of the year, and Brandon's missed some time, Tulo's missed time. You and Casey have been the main guys to play there every single week, but you guys lead the league in interceptions. How have you been able to really keep a high level of play even with guys coming in and out of the lineup?
Well, Casey's getting a lot of interceptions, so that has a lot to do with it. No, he's playing tremendous. It's funny that you say that because we're the two new guys, and I'm sure that there's some things in this defense that he's still trying to understand, just like I'm still trying to understand. But he's been able to capitalize on certain situations and allowing for his instincts to allow him to make plays. And that's a great testament to him and his belief in himself as a player. But I can, we still see Jason, still see Flo. Obviously, they're still around. Jalil was around the whole time. So it still feels like we're a tight-knit group. We're just not able to be on the field physically as much as we would have liked to this season.
Dwight, has Bosa's arrival, energy, enthusiasm changed the personality of this defense? Has it made it a very different defense?
I think so. His motor and his ability to disrupt the quarterback, and the fact that the offense has to factor him into their game plan helps us defensively tremendously. Maybe we don't have to pressure as much in terms of blitzing as much when you don't have a player of that caliber. So it allows you to be a little less predictable on defense if you're able to generate pressure with your front four. I think that Mebane played such a huge role in bringing that room together, I feel. And, you're seeing it play out even with with him not being on the field like yesterday. They're a tight-knit group as well. It's really special to have 99 and Melvin on the other side. I mean, it's the best pass rush I've been a part of since I've been, or the best 1-2 punch or tandem, whatever you want to call it, since I've been playing my 9th year. So, I'm excited to see how those guys progress and grow because, I mean, and those guys can wreak some havoc and are in the quarterback's head, every play.
With you guys inching back toward the pack, is it painful to look back at the games that got away from you guys and good Frosty in the big picture?
I mean, we can't really do anything about those, and the race isn't over. I'm sure, after the season's over, you can look at those things and say, if we would have got this, that, and all the what-ifs and things of that nature. But, I mean, you can't waste your time in that now because, we're going to play Tampa Bay. They don't care what happened in week 1 to us or what place we're in the division or if we need to win this game or that game. They're coming here to beat us, to put their team in a position to be successful and perhaps go to the playoffs and do things of that nature. So, maybe something after the season, something that can be reflected on. But just maybe to briefly answer your question, yeah, we would like to have those back, but at the same time, we can't do anything about it. All we can do is win the games that we have and then see how things shake out.
Well, you had talked about the Leo Dye's return being a big deal, not just for the defense, but for you in particular, because you guys have a good chemistry. How did that play out yesterday? What impact did all that have?
I don't, like you said, it's chemistry, so it's not really something that I can put into words. I understand how he plays and he understands how I play, and based upon the play call, we kind of have an understanding of where we should be positioned based upon our strengths and weaknesses. I can feel where he is on the field, and I feel like he can feel where I am too. I think it just allows for a little bit more freedom when there's a little bit more knowledge from player to player on the field. That goes for the the safeties, the whole secondary. I mean, the more you play together, or the more that you can understand how your teammate plays or how your teammate sees things, it allows for you to clean things up on defense. So his presence personally really helps tremendously.
Penalty for choreographed demonstration. What did you think of it, and have you ever been penalized for anything along those lines?
No, I haven't. First of all, it wasn't choreographed, so I don't understand where that came from. And I didn't even know there was a penalty until they started announcing the penalty. I don't feel like we did anything wrong. We made a play. We're excited for each other. It's unfortunate that, that it's like this, or I guess the league's like this or whatever. They're really harping on guys celebrating. You got to understand it. You got soccer where guys run around on the field and, take their jerseys off and they have choreographed stuff there. Basketball, it seems like they have a lot of freedom as far as their celebrations. It's football's a hard game, and when you make a play, a game-changing play for your team, score a touchdown, things of that nature, those are huge plays, and a lot of momentum can be built off those plays. And as a teammate, if you see your teammate getting excited about a play that he made for his team, I don't feel like there should be anything wrong with that. So it's unfortunate that it's what it is, but, I feel that enthusiasm from that helped us win the game. So it's kind of a catch-22, I guess.
Hey, Dwight, when you have a quarterback like Jameis Winston coming to town who can throw it but is also very liable to move the pocket and take off, how does that stress the defense?
Speaking of the secondary, it just, the play's not over. And we have something that we call plaster, where if the quarterbacks like that, they're able to extend the plays and things of that nature. We have to still cover our guys. Now, it does make it harder on us to do that because it is NFL. These are high-caliber athletes that are playing, but it's just part of the territory. Just like if our defense gets to the quarterback early and doesn't allow for him to escape and things of that nature, it makes our job easier. So, it's not going to be a perfect game. There will be situations where they do extend the play. We just have to make sure, our job is to make sure that things don't get out of control.